Many of you use what's called the Bookmark Bar, and I just want to show you a couple of ways that I use it that might be helpful, both for you, and you might also be able to show some of your students this strategy as well. Um, if you use bookmarks, some of you may already can use this star button to bookmark things. That's fine, that totally works. I'm going to show you how to use this method. Let's say I want to add Google Classroom to my bookmark bar. I can come over and hit the bookmark button. I think it always defaults to putting things in the bookmark bar, and you can just click Done. And you can see over here a little picture of Google Classroom's logo and the word classes appear. I can do the same thing for Gmail. I can come over, hit the star, defaults to bookmark bar, click Done, and now you can see the little Gmail icon and the words that come after that. I'm going to show you a way to do this a little bit differently for Drive. I'm going to come over, hit the bookmark star, and instead of just hitting Done, I'm actually going to delete that text and then click Done. And now you can see it still puts the Drive logo there, but it does not put the text there. I don't really need the text for these icons because I know what they mean. So for in the inbox here, I'm going to right click on that and edit it. And I'm also just going to delete all that text and hit save. I'm going to do the same thing for classes, right click, or on your MacBook, two-finger tap, edit, get rid of the text. And so now I've actually gotten back a lot more room that I can add more bookmarks. You will have, certainly you'll have some bookmarks where you know you won't recognize the icon and you need that text. So you don't necessarily always delete it. The last thing I wanted to show you is how to create a folder here. So I'm going to find some empty space. It's easy on my bookmark bar, but on yours you might have trouble. You might have to go all the way to the end to find some blank space. But just right click or two-finger click somewhere in that white space and go down to Add Folder. And you can call this whatever you want. I'm going to call mine G Class for Google Classroom and then click Save. The reason I want a Google Classroom folder is when I'm in Google Classroom, I don't always want to have to come back to this main screen to go into each of my classes. So what I'm going to do is go into, and this is what students could do, of course, as well. I'm going to go in and bookmark each individual page. And I actually don't really care about the stream. I want to go straight to classwork, especially as a teacher. Mostly what I'm doing in here is adding assignments. So I'm going to go to the classwork page, and I'm going to bookmark that page. So I'm going to come over to the star, and instead of just bookmarks bar, I'm going to click on this little caret and go to my G-Class folder. So now this is going to save in that particular folder, and I can also rename this. This is my music class. And now if I click on this folder, I can get right to my music classwork page directly. I'll show you one other way to do this by going back out, and I'm going to go to my tech class, and then I'm going to go over to classwork. And instead of using the star, there's a whole separate way you can add bookmarks to this bar, and that is by grabbing whatever icon appears here and dragging it down either onto the bookmark bar or into a folder. And so, of course, I want this one in the folder, so I just drag that lock over into this folder, and now there it is. There's my music class, there's my tech class. The only downside is I do have to right-click and edit to change this text. So this is my tech class. So now I have G-Class, Music and Tech, and I can just keep going. I can spend a few minutes doing this for all my classes, but then from now on, no matter where I am, if I want to get to my tech class, I just go into my G-Class folder, hit Tech, and it takes me directly to the classwork page, where is exactly where I want to be. So either way, if you want to click and drag from this icon or use your bookmark star, populating this bookmark bar is a great way to get more efficient.